What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another one. We're finally gonna get to it. I picked a funny day for this type of video, but guys, 31 degrees, roads are as clear as probably they could be as far as January goes for New England. But yeah, guys, we're gonna do launch control today. I have my Draggy set up. Everything's all connected. The satellite, no issues there, no interruptions. We got plenty of GoPros, guys. I don't think I've actually done a time to 0 to 60 before, which is crazy because I've been to the drag strip so many times. Even with this current setup, the only difference I guess you could say from my previous drag strip run is I now have the new revision, new DSG tune, which is probably extremely relevant for this type of video today. It's really, really good, guys. I mean, this thing just hammers gears. It feels quick. I set my launch control to 3,000 RPMs. I think that's probably the best I can do in this temperature with these tires and just with a light film of salt on the road. I want to be able to get the most effective launch possible with this car. So right now, the way I'm set up is, yeah, like I said, 3K. RPMs is where my launch is going to be. I'm also on the 93 octane stage 2 tune without crackles. Yes, you heard it here. I turned off the crackles for a little bit. I got a little sick of them. I needed a little change. So we turned off those crackles. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, why am I still even making videos with this car? I actually had a couple people even question on Instagram while I was posting pictures of the car. A status update on this thing is I'm not selling it. I mean, it's for sale if someone's willing to buy it. I'm not going to haggle on price. It's priced to sell. I do have to take some things out of it still. The whole point of this video is to not talk about the fact that this thing is going away. It's not. Obviously, it's still here. I'm still driving. I'm still making videos on it. So that's the whole point of it. But yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to do launch control. I think I'm probably only going to do one. Sorry, you guys, if you want to see those back-to-backs. This is probably not the channel for it. I like driving my cars, but I really don't like abusing them. I found a really cool lot. We're going to set up the cameras in a cool way. And the Draggy looks like she's all ready to go. So I'll probably have maybe 3 camera angles. I won't be actually using this DSLR. Yikes, this is such a cool place. But yeah, let me, I'm gonna park right up. We'll get all the cameras going and hopefully get a good launch control for you guys. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna secure everything. God, because this thing right out of the hole, an animal, absolute animal. We're also gonna use this. You guys are probably, oh, we got a couple of Pete's. I really like using this. This is just super sick. It kind of just gives you a nice little, I don't know, little taste of what launch control looks like. And it shows you the times and everything too. So I like it. I think it's something we'll definitely be doing for every Draggy video that I do, whether it's with this car or not. So easy, launch control, super, super simple thing to do. First thing, I guess if you're feeling willing, as you're in drive, put the car in race mode, turn off your traction control. I like to turn off stability as well. There's really no difference. I can't imagine that stability being off, and maybe it fully defeats traction control. I do have a feat, I think years ago that I said if I hold it down, it fully defeats traction control. The point of today is I don't mind a little bit of wheel spin. It actually kind of is in my favor, especially it's such a low RPM launch. When I'm at 4K and I let off, I mean, if it lights up the tires, it's really not going to go to anywhere. It's just going to spin. A little bit of wheel spin is actually kind of favorable. So yeah, that's that. Again, once the car is in drive, you're ideally in race mode. I don't see any other cars, so I can maybe get away with the induction of this car. The coolest sound ever. Seriously, a absolute treat to launch this thing. It's always exciting, guys. It's such a cool feeling to, like, I've had this car for nearly 4 years. 4 years. It never gets old. It really never gets old. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, wheel spin.
30. 60.
That was insane. This thing is a freaking animal, guys. Oh my God. Holy hell, guys. All right, so 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds. It's a Golf. I mean, that is so crazy, guys. I suspected it was going to be close. I think this actually might be my quickest 0 to 60, and I keep telling you, it's so favorable for a little wheel spin. You can spin a little bit. I think a majority of that wheel spin was actually from the front, so the front tires, you lit them up. Sure, you know, it's part of it. But again, when it hooks, it kind of bogs a little bit, and I really also feel like I'm doing a disservice to my transmission if I have that much traction. You know, it's had some launches. You know, we've definitely been doing some launches, so. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that launch. Man, that was freaking crazy. 3.5 seconds to 60. You know, bear in mind, if you take the cost of this car and, you know, and I could probably make another video where I address how much of a bargain these things are, because they're freaking sick. There's really just nothing that compares for the price. And just the reliability aspect too, because you can actually get away with a fair amount of launches and a lot of use. For 4 years I've been driving this car like this. You know, it's a crazy testament to how reliable this thing is. Every launch feels great. You know, I've been in some Golf Rs, I'm not going to name which ones I've been in, but there's been some Rs where, you know, and it's very likely just the tune, it could be just wear on the transmission. Something to consider when you are going, you know, into modifying your cars. Guys, use these videos for reference. You know, I've had a lot of success, and obviously I've been sponsored with IE for a little bit now. You know, so there's bias, but there's reasonable bias. I hope it all makes sense. This car's been unbelievable. It's been reliable, and I drive it hard. You know, I'm always trying to impress my friends in this thing, and you know, it doesn't mean, you know, repeated launch controls, because that's not necessarily my forte. But I do like doing pulls, and I do pulls a lot. And the car is just so unbelievably responsive, just to input, throttle input. It's so much fun. The only thing this car is missing is just a lively rear end. It just doesn't have it, and that's why, you know, I quite frankly, I really like the Mark 8R. That's why I really am a big fan of the Mark 8. I think that's a huge step in the right direction for the brand. Even the new RS3 is pretty sweet. If there's people out there considering it an S3, the new S3, you people are absolutely crazy. I understand it's a nice car. It's probably has way more creature comforts than the Golf R, but the Golf R has, you know, cooled heated seats, heated steering wheel, everything, sunroof on, you know, some models, of course, not all, but it's better than this gen, which got no sunroof. So, you know, there's a lot of things to kind of consider, you know, and I know I'm bringing up the new Golf R, but even this car is still great. You know, it's the only thing it's missing, like I keep saying, is that lively rear end. Enough ranting. I think this video's been going on too long, and obviously the meat and potatoes was that launch. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. If you want to see more with the Golf R, you let me know, guys. I'm not saying time is ticking. We still have the car. I don't want to sell it, but you know, it is for sale. So you know, because I want to try new things. Internal combustion, all the good cars are kind of going away, so gotta do it soon. But anyway, if you guys want to see something new, something crazy, leave it in the comments below. We'll see what we can do, see what we can make happen, and then we'll leave it at that. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and staying tuned to this channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace and love.